We were close to it in that last game. Almost played both sides.
Who promised you that?
Yeah, you did.
It was me.
Well, I don't know if it was a promise, but that's the player you told me to look for if we're going to see Vichy in his top form.
It's
right?
my fault.
And we haven't yet seen it.
And now we do have English, C2, C4 on the board. And maybe we'll see some kind of a transposition, D4, D5, E2, E3. Remember Gary going for that very aggressive knight D7, E5, as they did in the rapid. C7, C6.
Why is Gary spotting this guy time, no matter what the time control?
Oh, I didn't like this move, D2, D4. I thought that was very, very timid. I really much preferred the move E2, E4 instead. And what was the idea? The idea was to play knight to E3 and to control the D5 square. After D4, D5, I think this is a kind of an easy game for black, especially Gary is playing a very sedate.
Isn't this a reminder of the first game?
Yeah, with E6, the pawns getting, the E pawns got traded, now the C pawns got traded. Again, Gary is not playing that move Bishop A5. I've been pounding the table on a couple of occasions to try to get that, to provoke the move B6. Sorry.
Well, here we are with Vichy. He is stopping to think about this last move, and it doesn't feel like a blitz game yet.
Not yet.
The way they're playing, a bit
Very
slowly.
slow, yeah.
They need to figure out how to harmonize the pieces in this new structure that they haven't seen as yet. Usually we have played thousands of games of chess and blitz that the first 10 moves just come off your fingertips, no problem.
Right.
Yeah.
But here, a little bit of time spent.
You see
Bishop
right above
C7.
our heads right here. It's 5-3. We went from 25-10 down to 5-3. Talk to me about that switch up mid-tournament. You know, how conscious of a decision is it or that you have to make here to really increase your speed?
I think it's one of the most difficult transitions you have to make. You go from a format, rapid chess, 25 minutes plus 5, you kind of lulled yourself into this false sense of I've got a lot of time. Suddenly you got 5 minutes. You got to snap yourself to attention.
I would say the only time you see this traditionally happen is on a same-day tiebreak, and sometimes in a tournament where it's a rapid tournament where something was tied and you have to create a winner, or even a blitz tournament or even a classical tournament. For example, like Norway chess, where Norway chess has come off a classical game and then you have to change in that Armageddon game. And so you see similar circumstances. You just have to figure out how to adjust quickly because your whole body clock is going one way, body and mental clock, and now it has to go another. We see here this position, they're sort of warming into this Slav-ish structure.
It sure looks like a Slav,
exchange Slav structure. And Gary is not far behind on the clock, but Vichy has a little bit of a lead.
I'm surprised by the move knight D2. Gary, it's clear that he's making knight C5 his home, if you will. I'm just not sure that the knight really belongs on that square C5. I really thought that knight G3, queen E1 was going to occur.
Oh,
Vichy is getting ready to castle queenside now.
Now I'm wholly reacting to the evaluation bar, which is now creeping up above that 5 and 6th rank, right there. Looks like
suddenly we can castle kingside, and the idea is black's king is going to be stuck on the queen side, and maybe when white castles, his king is going to be super safe
with the queen on H1.
Well, you got an H3, queen H2. It'll peak
or H4 or H4 H5, which looks more attractive. No, that's going to be amazing if the king cannot castle the black king. That's going to be problematic for Anand for sure.
Yeah, castle's right here, right now, and make that move quickly. Gary could be thinking about H4.
Probably is.
He's got to be
and
considering
queen H2.
But this is a massive moment, and again, a massive time to think. So maybe recognizing rather the critical nature of the position, but 2:40 on the clock, almost down to half of his starting bank. You can't spend too much time.
I've got to say, it's actually quite surprising that he hasn't castled already.
Agreed.
Because castles, it's such a natural move.
Yep.
It's clear that his opponent cannot go kingside with him. He's going to have a ready-made open C file. Castles is, I mean, what else actually would you be thinking about other than H4? H4 captures my attention as well.
A3, B4.
How many top players I've spoken to who have forgotten that castling is even an option in chess 960 at a certain point.
I'm going to assume that that's what's happened here.
You're looking at the position, it feels like that's already happened.
And he did the two-handed castles again.
But he did grab his king first.
Yes. And he did not forget. He did not forget. I was mistaken. He realized he could. And now Vichy has castled
as well.
But when you look at it, you see the difference. I mean, after H4, the queen will be able to go to the H2 square, after a rook to C1, and there's H4 on the board. And man, you've got to like white all day.
Big time, big time. F7, F6. Vichy understands that the queen is coming to H2, the knight was coming to E5. He's trying to stop
on the board.
These very, very rapid moves. Rook C1 followed by B4 is just begging to be played.
This is Gary Kasparov in his element right now. This is Gary, just attack. And King B8 running out of there, trying to get out of the center.
This is an attacker's dream.
But this is just an auto attack.
Absolutely.
14 moves in. 14 moves in. The only thing that looks weird here is the queen on H2, and it doesn't look weird at all.
Yeah. But let's go. Let's just
start sending the pawns.
Oh, whoa. Gary tricked us.
Not the pawn I thought.
I thought his focus was going to be on the queen side with A3, B4. Fishy said, look, I see you. I got to get off this diagonal. And look at this. Gary got in a very nice bump in the bump. He's doing everything with tempo. He's
clamping down right now.
Look like he's in cruise. Oh, no! That blunders.
He blundered.
That blunders.
Rook C7, Vichy, what just happened? As you can see, the rook hanging on C7, and Gary has won again.
And the clock times again. Gary's rewarded every time he gets into trouble on the clock.